Okay, guys, good morning. Happy Friday. Every morning we start with gratitude. And, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Our gratitude is important because we have to remember what it is we're grateful for. If we don't remember what it is we're grateful for, we don't keep getting blessed. This is how I look at it. Um, I never practiced gratitude before I started thriving. And now that I do practice gratitude on a daily basis, I can tell the difference. I even stopped for a while thriving, and I could tell the difference. But there are so many people in the world that do not have the things that we have right now. And we might not be at the best place or where we want to be or not living in the house we want to live in. It really doesn't matter. There's so many things we have that others don't have. And that's something that we need to be grateful for. Sky, how do you practice your gratitude in the morning?
Morning. So every morning I get up and I either do my gratitude journal that I have here, or which is it's kind of an AM and a PM type journal, and I like that because if I don't get around to it like at night to fill it out, I can still fill it out in the morning. So I kind of get to double dip and really think about that stuff. I think my favorite part of it is like how it says goals and plans for tomorrow and the learning from today. Um, Being grateful for the simple things for me, like it's really hard to have a bad day when you started out on a good note.
Sorry, I had trouble unmuting. Thank you so much. Okay, so next, team news, company news. Oh my goodness, who was able to get those new gorgeous EFTs yesterday? Like a boss. I mean, they're gorgeous. I know that they're for the girls and not really for the guys, but guys, get them anyway and send them with minis. That would be like absolutely amazing. We still have the February bomb leaderboard. The first section is over on the 14th, and the second section starts on the 15th through the 28th. Now that is a rookie promoter board. You got to be in your first 90 days, but we definitely want that for our promoters. Even if you sign one up today, could you imagine how amazing it would be for them to be number one on that rookie leaderboard for the second half? I think that would be amazing. Um, okay, hold on, I never got more. We have I'm sorry, I'm in the back office and I'm trying to get to everything because I want to tell people correctly because earlier in the week we missed something. And thankfully, Andrea was here and then Jana was here. They filled everybody in. So it was really awesome. Double, triple fast starts. Double, triple fast starts are over on the 15th. Even if you have not started running for those yet, you can run for those now and still get double, triple fast starts. They did change the QV on double to 1,000 QV and triple is 16 QV. Basically, what that means is you have to generate that QV in kit sales. So for 1,000 QV, that would be two $400 kits and a $200 kit. Even if the person doesn't want to promote, I'm offering back my bonus and my upline's offering back her bonus to help generate that sale. Because regardless, it's the QV. It's going to help you get where you want to get. The 1,600 QV, it's or it could be two $800 kits, or it could be four $400 kits. There's just so many ways that you can do that. Credits cannot be used on those, of course. There was a spoiler alert put out for Thrive Palooza with new product launches. The scavenger hunt, the scavenger hunt last year was so much fun. Last year was my first time ever going, and I would always suggest for someone to go. They have the opening night party. It's amazing. Social media room. They have social media training. They have a morning stretch session. Keynote speaker this year is going to be Judy Holler. She's a best-selling author, improviser, and entrepreneur. I don't know her, but I did not really know who Gary was last year, and he was amazing. He wrote the book Unfuck Yourself, and excuse my language, that's the title of the book, but it was absolutely amazing. I still remember something he said. The only way you're going to be successful is by keeping promises to yourself. And that is so true, because you have to get up. You have to keep doing the things. You have to follow through with what you say. And that's keeping promises to yourself. And that's just so, so awesome. They definitely have giveaways. But that's pretty much the spoiler alert for that. The rest of the February bomb. Now, with the $25 preloaded credits, it is until the 15th that we can get these $25 preloaded credits into new accounts. They do expire 7 days later, but that part of the promotion is over on the 15th. 50% first order bonus. All new promoters has the opportunity to have that 50% up to $400 through the end of the month. 4K Frenzy, whether you've been here for 10 years, almost 10 years, almost 10 years, I think that they've been around, or I've been here almost 3 years. It doesn't matter if you signed up yesterday. Whoever has not gone 4K is eligible for that 4K Frenzy. That's $1,000 in credits. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you imagine that? Imagine the product that you could put into people's hands with these credits. Imagine the free shipping you could offer with these credits. So many things you can do with them. And I think that's it. Did I miss anything, Sky?
No, I think that actually covers it. We have a nice month this month, and the company just seems to kind of be running some back-to-back promos. So, I would just touch again on the rookie leaderboard. Don't count yourself out in any way, shape, or form. I did, and I still ended up on the rookie leaderboard last year when they did bonuses. So, it is completely doable. I hadn't been in it that long or anything. So, don't count yourself out.
Absolutely. And if you have not ever done opportunity stories, do them. It's not that hard. I took a picture of myself, put it on a free Canva template. I minimized it or made the transparency like next to where you could barely see who I was. And I just put some stuff on it. I can definitely share what I'm talking about in the comments of the Dream Team. By the way, the last 5 drives are on my YouTube page. I do apologize. It took so long. I had a little bit of technical difficulties with things. And next time I go to my daughter's, I will make sure I have the proper equipment to do the recordings and everything so that doesn't get back. So I do apologize for that. But the opportunity stories are important because you want to get the information out there. but you also want to do it in a way that's not so spammy. So basically, I started with a slide that said like opportunity. I'm looking to mentor two more babes who need a change both in life and income. That's it. Just that. Then I went behind that and said, someone who's hardworking, hungry for change, passionate about helping others, wants more out of life, interested in self growth, wants to make life changing money, looking to work from home, and both open to learning and taking. You put a little sticker on that from Instagram that says hold the read. Simple. If this is you, I met this one. Then I put on there, why now? Get a head start on your business with cash back on kits. VIP bonus in your first 14 weeks. 50% first order bonus. Auto bonus and trips. Frenzy bonus. Preloaded gift cards for growth. Rookie leaderboards. And then if this is you, I'm here to grab your hand and run with you. I'll introduce you to a team who's more like family, who's got your back. You will have all the training you need right at your fingertips. I'm hungry to see you win. So let's run together. Like I said, there's little hold to read stickers. It's not too shabby. But the best part about it is actually doing it starts conversations because people ask. There's no product in them stories. There's no mention of Lavelle. There's no mention of Thrive. Yes, most people who know me know exactly what I do. But the people that do not are looking at those stories, and especially the bonus page where they hear, VIP bonus, frenzy bonus, first order bonus. They're like, what the heck is all of these bonuses she's talking about? And they ask. So that's very, very important to get it out there. Sky, how do you feel about opportunities? Do you do like stories or posting? I pretty much stick to stories. I really haven't done posts, but I'm pretty sure I need to. What is it that you do?
I actually will do both. So the nice thing about, stories can be short or they could be a bit longer. So, if I really, really like the opportunity post or story, I will just swap it and I'll either, if it's a post, like I'll go break it up into the little slides and, use different pictures and just kind of break it up and then download all those slides and put them in my story. If it's a story that I like, maybe I'll rewrite it and shorten it to make it into, a short and sweet little post. I I think I get more interaction myself personally with opportunity posts over like product posts, but I would still stress the importance of products and stuff too, because there's a million different products out there. There's something for everybody. So,
Absolutely. So the title of this live tribe was Lives, Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. Like Elaine just put in the chat, they get more views. They absolutely do. But we have to be super careful of how we utilize those for business purposes, because we do not want to get shoved down or clicked as going against the policies or whatever. But before we get into using those for actual opportunities, I want to talk about the importance of people are nosy. People are so sick of what's going on in the world, one way or the other, regardless of what their beliefs are. And they need to get out of their own head and watch somebody else's life. I'm really bad with going, and that's something that I'm going to hold myself accountable for the rest of this month. I used to go live singing karaoke on my Facebook, and my views were out of this world. I don't know why I stopped, but now that confidence is like, but I'm getting it back with the reels and the TikToks. Now, there are two apps I want to tell you about real quick. There's one that Lydia Gale, who seems to be like the queen of TikTok right now, told me about called Trend Talk, TrendTok. And what that does is that helps you find out what music is coming available as trends for TikTok. You don't have to dance. You don't have to shake your butt. You don't have to shake your boobies. You just need to do something goofy and funny. The best views I get on mine sometimes are ones with my kid in the background. And I'm just like, wait for it. And he like looks at me all funky and weird. And people laugh about that. They love it. I had one, it was a TikTok and then I made it reels on both platforms. My youngest grandson's second birthday was a baby shark. The kids were trying to hit the pinata and the string broke. So grandma gets up on a chair, that's me. And I'm holding the string because I'm thinking of these little kids hitting it. Well, they gave my 12-year-old son the stick and he just starts swinging. And as they get into the course of the song, he just goes harder and harder and harder. That has over 7,000 views on Facebook alone. I mean, it's crazy. Just the stupid stuff that you can do for that. Now, Sky is amazing with her, both her goofy ones with the kids, especially the snow shovel one. That was amazing. But she also does like the transitions with makeup. I'm not that great at transitions, so shortly I'm going to have her talk about that. My favorite platform to do a reel is on Instagram because of all the different choices. And then I found this app that is absolutely 100% free. I found out about it through Fraser Brooks called IG Downloader. I do the reel completely on Instagram with the little bubbles of the different words. And I try to stick to my 5 things. And I copy the link, put it in the IG downloader. It automatically downloads it to my gallery without the Instagram thing on it. I then can upload that to Facebook and TikTok, platforms that are not Instagram, that will push it down in the algorithm if it has the little Instagram thing on it. And I can use that video on all platforms and it'll work on all platforms to not get shoved down. Hashtags are extremely important with TikTok and Instagram. I know people say you can use up to 30 on Instagram. You don't want to. Try to stick around 3 to 10 is what I found to really work. And I use an app for that called Tagify. There's so many different apps that you can use. In the new Dream Team page, the training page, there is a challenge that started on February 8th where you have to do a reel every single day to win a prize. Now, you may not have known about it, but you might do reels every day. Get them in there. Comment one from the 8th, and then underneath of it, reply for every day thereafter through the end of the month. Sky, do you want to talk a little bit about what you do as far as TikToks and reels, and then talk a little bit about transitions?
Yes. Okay. So, reels and TikToks. So, I didn't actually have TikTok for quite some time. And I'm pretty lax about it, actually. I don't know why I don't upload a lot of my reels over there because I already have them filmed and downloaded, so I should just put them over there. But so I'm working on it. So be sure you're posting on all platforms. Don't be me, okay? So I film over on IG too. I've heard that TikTok has some pretty good features and stuff, and I do like some of the audios over there, but I prefer the setup on Instagram, and that's originally where I learned to do reels. So several months ago, probably almost a year ago now, I had seen quite a few of Lydia's reels, and they just looked so fun. And I was like, gosh, I really think I would enjoy doing that and stuff. And in fact, actually, it was a joke in my house that I wasn't allowed to have TikTok because my wife knew it would consume me. So I got into reels. Like, I had reached out to Lydia and I had asked her, and she had kind of explained a little bit and pointed me in the direction of some trainings of how to get started, and just told me to keep practicing, just keep doing it, and you'll get better at it, and it'll kind of become like second nature to you. So I did. And the I just started doing it for fun, and I kept posting them and kept posting them. And around Christmas time this last year, I actually had a reel go viral on Facebook, and it was the silliest reel ever. I didn't expect it to happen, but it did. So, I mean, I seen the payoff there and was like, oh my gosh, it was just so exciting after months of posting to finally get one that actually got some traction. But then a few months ago, Facebook offered that like bonus reels program, so you can actually kind of start making money on Facebook through posting reels, and they invited me to be a part of that. So I can't actually have like other watermarks and stuff like that on there. So if anybody ever has any questions of how to remove your watermarks, I literally have tons and tons of resources for that, because some of them will like blur it or whatever. And so, yeah, if you ever need any personal help with that kind of stuff, you just let me know. Feel free to reach out. Um, so the transitions, they're pretty easy for me, but like I said, that's just because they've become kind of second nature. It's all in like your timer effect and being able to like listen to that audio and set that timer for right where you need to end it. And sometimes I think my before transition can be harder than the after for trying to get it to like line up and stuff. But as far as transitions go, your biggest tools are probably going to be your timer and the alignment on Instagram. And if I could show you guys my screen, and I'd show you all of this, but um, like I said, there's lots of trainings out there that go over like the timing and the alignment and how to do that. So, you just keep practicing and just keep doing it. So I guess that's kind of what I have for reels.
I love it. Kayla Dillon has something that she would like to share as well.
Okay, sorry, my little one just fell down and I'm doing dishes. But for me, when I started, I'm trying to like find a quiet spot in my house, which almost never exists. So when I first started doing my reels, my struggle was like, where do I start? Like, I lacked the inspiration because I've seen all these reels, and for me, a lot of them at the time were like the dancing reels. That really wasn't my thing. One of my sideline sisters suggested this woman on Instagram, Pink Sparrow Social, and she's got lots of really great tips and tricks. But what really helped me was she has this like 30-day challenge. So you just scroll down. You might have to scroll a little bit, but like it's like day 1 to 30. And she has like day 1, and then she has a reel suggestion, and in the captions it'll say like how to do it, give you some tips and tricks on like where to start and what to do with it. And I did a couple of those, and I found that really like broke it in for me, where I became more inspired to do more. And then when she did another one, I was like, oh, that would work really well with this aspect of my life. Or like one I used my Thrive, and different things like that. So every day there was a new one, and it made me have to think, how can I incorporate this into my life somehow? And I found that super helpful, and it really kind of broke me into the concept of like reels and TikToks.
I love that. Now, people might be wondering, okay, why is she talking about the lives and the reels and the TikToks? She's not this big follower or doesn't have this huge following. She might get 7,000 views on a reel, but that's no big deal. I'm doing this because I don't know who's seen it, but 22 hours ago, Paul posted something called LV Live. He said, put on repeat Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Big calls. Post with the most, $2,022. Who wouldn't like that? Start now. Don't wait for some big thing like that to come across for you to start going live. Do it now. YouTube Shorts. I almost forgot about those. I have not done them yet, but I'm going to start doing them today. They're just like Reels and TikToks. People want something fast and in a hurry. There's this show on Disney Plus called The Secrets of Sulphur Springs. And the easiest way to explain it, I was watching an episode last night that was kind of cute and it just made sense. This girl from like 2021 and the girl from like 1930, it was her great great grandmother or whatever, but they were both the same age at this time. They look identical and they swapped places and they got stuck there. Well, they're still stuck there. I don't know how that works out yet, so don't tell me if you know. But the one from 1930 is in the 2022. And the little boy is like, you have to just pretend to be her one more day. And she's like, but it's so hard. People here are so fast and so bright and it's overwhelming. And that's what the world is today. Fast, quick, hurried. Nobody wants to slow down to take time to do anything. So you really need to get into these shorts and these reels and these TikToks. And when you go live, keep it 5 to 7 minutes or less, because that's what's important. Interviews are great. StreamYard is free and it's a lot easier than you think. So that's something I use. I would love to interview you guys live on my page, ask you a couple questions, bing, bang, boom, done. I'm also available to do that for you. And that leads me to the next thing I want to say. Different people have posts out there, like they have it all the time on the Dream Team page for you guys to put Flex Friday links or whatever. If you want somebody to comment on your post, be respectful enough to comment back, not just throwing a picture in there or giving a heart, but actually say something, help their algorithm. So they help yours, you help theirs. I mean, I might just throw my picture up occasionally if I've done like 50 Flex Fridays, but I at least say happy Friday or have a good weekend. Always reply, okay, to comments as well, just like Mallory said. Even if it's a thriver, reply. Say thank you, you know, great, however you want to say it, or just say have a great weekend. It doesn't really matter how you say it, but you guys got to reply. It's so important. With everything that's going on in the back office and the company and whatnot, don't forget your free accounts. Don't forget your free promoter accounts, whether they've never ordered or they stopped ordering or they disappeared. Reach out to them as well. Let people know you care. Customers that you have on a regular basis, send out a handwritten thank you. Even if you don't have money to do, even if you don't have money to put like plus line products in there or samples of something or whatever, a handwritten thank you goes a long way. Really, that's all that I have. Does anybody have any questions or does anybody want to add something? Because I know there's people in here who know a lot more about TikToks, Reels, and Lives than I do. Andrea, do you want to add anything? I know you're probably getting the kiddos ready for school, but I didn't know if you had any.
I'll say one more thing if that's okay.
Yes, please.
So for me, like Sky said, I was super comfortable with Instagram Reels. I found them, for me personally, a little more like user friendly, especially in the beginning. And TikTok, I just couldn't get my head around TikToks. I couldn't figure it out. And I was watching all of like my fellow thrivers making these amazing like transition videos and just using different filters and things. And I could not understand how to make it work. It was so frustrating, right? Because I had all these inspirations and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. And so I found TikTok a little bit harder at first to grasp. So for anyone that is like feels like they're totally out of their element with this and they don't know where to start and they really want to get into TikTok, and they're struggling, just keep working on it. Start small and just keep working on it. Play around with the buttons. And you know what? You don't have to necessarily share publicly. Like if you're just playing around with something, you can share it as only me for a while too, but just play around with the buttons and hold on, just play around with the buttons and in time, it will slowly come together. Okay, all right. That's it.
Thank you. No, that's awesome. And Mallory just put in another app that you can use, just like the one I shared earlier with the IG downloader. She put in the Snap Insta app. That's another one you can use. I love to do stuff on Snapchat too and save that to my phone. Can you guys kind of like, see that okay? Somebody that's got their video on, shake your head or nod your head. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
we can kind of see it.
So this is my draft section. This is the one that I was going to use today that does have product in it. So I click, let me hit edit. Wait a minute, I gotta turn it up. So it starts off, I got the five steps.
I don't have to worry about me. I have to worry about me.
It's just, now I gotta make it quiet. It's just goofy, and I hold the 3 products up real quick. I'll put little bubbles in there and I'll share that later on as a reel. I'll download the link, put it in my IG downloader, and then I'll share it to Facebook and TikTok. Simple, quick, in a hurry, but it's also fun and brightly colored and the lighting's good. I share my homeschool in the background, showing that I can work from anywhere. It's 3 products, bing, bang, boom, done, quick, fast, hurry. It just draws the attention. Wow, that was fast. What is that? Follow that up with the opportunity stories. There you go. Anybody have any questions? Or again, I don't know. Andrea, did you want to add anything? No, she's probably doing. Anybody else want to add anything? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I love to have quick ones on Fridays. So, oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. That really makes me feel good because I'm always worried about what if I don't have enough information. But then I have to also remember that everybody's in different levels with everything. Where Andrea has taught me so much about so many things. I'm able to teach her a little something about reels, and that's amazing. That proves to me that each and every single one of us are needed. So I'm going to let everybody know you've got this. If you're scared to go live, reach out to me. I will go live with you. Doesn't matter if I make anything off of you. I could freaking care less. What's important to me is your success. So let's go freaking crush this mind. Let's go crush lives, reels, TikToks, YouTube shorts. Let's go do what we want to do, regardless of comfort zones, because you're not going to grow unless you get the hell out of them. Happy Flex Friday, guys. I will get this recording out a lot faster than I did the last 3. It'll be today. And we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. And remember, the 15th is coming up quick. So ask. That who was on the dream team training Zoom last night? That was freaking amazing. It was fire. If not, go watch the replay. Like the one has on her dream board or her whiteboard, wherever, where she can see real big letters, the word ask. Do it scared. Do it scared. I do it terrified. I got, for so long, I was in this like state where I was like, let me just teach because I ain't doing shit for myself. I flipped that around. I got out of my comfort zone. From a PPA across the board of zeros. Just this month alone, I had 2 brand new customers, 2 brand new orders. I'm having 5 other conversations. Do it scared. Get uncomfortable. What are they going to say? No. They're not saying no to you. They're saying no to the product, and it's not even a no. It's a not right now. So stop taking shit personal. Excuse my language today. I'm just on a roll. Love you. Happy Friday. Bye.